Welcome to episode 4 of Climbing in Vancouver. Getting right to it, our first location for this video is Project Climbing Cloverdale. I always call it Project Climb for some reason. Anyways, this gym is located inside a little industrial commercial area to the west of Langley. It's a medium-sized gym with a small kilter board, fitness area, a few benches, making a party zone, and a defining feature of the gym, the arch. It's the only gym in Vancouver with one, and it can be topped out. Also of note is that the bouldering walls are World Cup height or something like that. No AC, but also more affordable than the Hive or Base 5. Day pass is $24.
So this is a V3 that was part of a comp.
I've always found the setting here to be a bit more on the unique side, with really interesting movement. And by interesting, I mean kind of weird and hard. Personally, I found it to be a gym where being strong is a definite asset in both fingers and upper body strength. Holds are often quite slippery, encouraging strong grip and good foot tension. There's also lots of dynamic moves to smaller holds as the grades go up. Or maybe I'm just doing things wrong. I've also found the slab sets here to be above average, but what do I know? If you haven't guessed it by now, grading tends towards the sandbag side, and it gets calmed down every once in a while. As a lazy climber, part of the reason why I find it so difficult here is that many of the walls are inclined, and gravity just feels stronger here. Due to a slight scheduling mix-up, I thought I had way more clips of this gym than I do, and I kind of ran out of time. So sorry about that. But there's definitely some really challenging climbs to be had here. Usually after I hit up PC, I just go home, but if you're willing to drive a bit, I've got to give a shout out to Pho Tam, one of my favorite pho joints in Langley. Their first location in Surrey Central recently closed due to the complex being redeveloped, so only their second location is open for now. Pho and spring roll combo for under $20, which is hard to beat. Next up, we're heading into Maple Ridge to the Rock Wall. This is a small neighborhood gym with lots of history, being one of the older climbing gyms in the city. It's got a small party area up top, but no real fitness equipment. The layout has not aged particularly well, but it's charming in its own way. Featuring top rope, lead, auto belays, bouldering, and a moonboard, it's got a little bit of everything in a tiny space. Somehow, the safety walkthrough is the longest one in Vancouver because of the small cramped space. Rope climbs felt good, but like Coastal, bouldering felt like a comp kit gym. I found it difficult as an old, fully grown person trying to do these crazy sets. Although I was proud, I actually did one of the easier V5s in there. But the other 3s, 4s, and 5s shut me down so hard.
All right, we're checking out this Black V1.
No! Like...
So some of the gym rules are the arete is out for your hands unless noted, but your feet are allowed to use the arete. And in the bouldering cave, the ceiling is in unless otherwise noted. But I'm just saying, I can't get it from here. It's a Korean V4 here. So what? Oh, that's nuts. Yes! I did it! Thomas has been working here for
about 9 months. We've got 2 girls competing at above national level now. One girl just recently set the Canadian women's record across all women for speed climbing.
What are your thoughts on like the setting in the gym?
Oh, I love it. I really like the challenge here.
My name's John.
John's been climbing here for
About 15 years.
so basically it's like the second home.
It is, I was going to say that. And then there's another girl, Sienna, that does most of her training at Coastal, but trains specifically for speed here. Yeah, as far as I know, she's the speed champ right now.
The fastest.
Yeah, in Canada.
The fastest.
Yeah, we've got a pretty unique setup. We don't have a tall enough gym for a full speed wall.
Yeah. So how does this work here?
Yeah, so we've got the finish.
Okay.
We've got the middle, and there's a bit of overlap. And then over here, we've got the start.
The middle. How do you belay on speed?
Two-person belay.
That's crazy. Oh, okay.
Two-person belay. So you get.
You must have the fastest.
So you get the one person.
here.
Yeah. So the one person's got a gree.
Yeah.
Right. And then all they do is pull down on the rope.
Yeah, and the other person.
And then the other person just.
And some of the kids
gotta work on
do
stuff.
some of the kids on the team set here as well, or
Sometimes, yeah. Usually just the boulder sets.
Part of what made visiting this gym so fun was learning about its history and its place in the community over the years, and seeing how much it means to the people around Maple Ridge. Heading eastwards again, our next gym tour is Project Climbing Abbotsford. So interestingly enough, the different Project Climbings are kind of separate entities, so you'll have to do separate waivers for each location. Passes can be shared between Abbotsford and Chilliwack, but not with Cloverdale. This is one of the older climbing facilities in the lower mainland, and it's a bit small and cramped, with a low ceiling height. But thankfully, it has AC, I think. Top rope, lead, and bouldering are available, as well as a party room. There's a small members-only gym upstairs. I do find the members-only thing a bit weird for Abbotsford and Chilliwack because they're the only rock climbing gyms I've been to with that restriction. Where's the top? Okay, what the hell happens here? No. Thank you. I ended up being quite surprised at how much I enjoyed my session here. I found the setting very engaging because of the creative usage of the space, with the snaky routes laterally and vertically being super fun. Grading was a touch on the friendly side, but who cares when you're enjoying yourself so much? The people were friendly and there were great vibes all around. I honestly did not expect to have that much fun out in Abbotsford. PCM was at Field & Fox, which was down the road, although I'd say the nearby Costco with its $1.50 hot dog combo would have also been an excellent choice. Alright, our final stop eastwards is Project Climbing Chilliwack, all the way out near Cultus Lake. I was debating not putting this in the video because of how far away it is from Vancouver, but decided, hey, why not? I wasn't sure what to expect driving through corn country, but was met with a modern chic complex nestled between the mountains. In the same spot is a coffee shop, ice cream parlor, and brewery, making it seemingly the perfect spot for a climb. As a side note, our pre-climb ice cream ended up taking my top spot for Vancouver ice creams. The chocolate mint combo is absolutely killer. The gym itself is relatively new and modern, and on the smaller side. There is air conditioning and an air cleaner. Upstairs is a gym and spray wall, but is confusingly a members only affair. I couldn't find a hangboard downstairs and ended up using a support beam to warm up my fingers.
All right, Pink V0 warm up. It's got a really long V2.
grading seemed a bit stiff past V3s.
So word on the street is currently the V5s are all super hard because of the comp that they just had. So I can't do any of them.
Oh God.
No.
This V6 seemed really fun if I could do it. I can't do the first move with the toe hook or the down dyno section. I zigged instead of zagged at the end and didn't end up finishing the last part either. PCM was of course at the brewery in the complex. Banter was still bumping when we left, and thankfully the lineups helped me to not get a second helping of the delicious chocolatey mint goodness. Alright friends and foes, thank you so much for making it to the end of this episode and series. As a current Vancouverite, I did want to say that while we do have a lot of older and frankly not pretty facilities, the climbing, movement, and passion are definitely there if you look past our rather humble facilities. So if you're in town, please check out one of our awesome gyms. Stay tuned for future updates on Tilted and maybe the gym in Squamish. But for our next series, we're headed to KL to check out the gyms there, with a quick pit stop in Hong Kong. See you in the next one.